Adam, thanks for taking the time for joining us today. Friday night, another memorable night for Rebel Wheelers and, of course, for yourself. 81-46 win over Ballybrack Bulls in the Basketball Ireland National Cup final. And for the second year running, you're the MVP. Tell us how you're feeling and talk us through the game.
Yeah, really good. I think leading up to it, it was kind of in our advantage really having the semi a week before, and we got a great game off Celtics. Probably let ourselves down around the rim at times. We probably could have scored a bit more. 58 points was a bit low for us, but defensively we kept them to 38 points. So having that a week before really kind of helped us leading into the Ballybrack game, and then Limerick and Ballybrack are two kind of different teams. I think Limerick are a bit bigger. When then Ballybrack were a bit smaller with their lower class players. It was two kind of different challenges for us. So we prepared really well. We actually only trained once that week leading up to it. Alan made a call that we train on the Wednesday night and give us the Thursday off because Friday 6 o'clock is a bit of an awkward time. So we watched a good bit of film and tape from last year and things like that, and we went back and watched the semi-final. So we knew what we had to get better at, and I think that we really executed it. I think that Ballybrack loads of energy in the first half, and I think that we were just kind of flirting with that kind of we were one run away, and then the start of the second quarter we really got it. Made a couple of shots, and then we were making our inside layups. We created a couple of turnovers. We kind of saw them getting a small bit tired because they rely on kind of 5-6 players, whereas us were kind of 9 deep, 10 deep. So we kind of saw that in Alan called great timeouts and great times. So really happy, to be honest. 35-point win. I don't think we're that much better than Ballybrack. I think that kind of tells a lie, really. I think if it's any other day, I think it's a lot closer. They're a really talented team, but we just kind of made shots when we needed to.
Yeah, and then for yourself, out of the 81 points, you got 27 for yourself and also 8 rebounds in the contest. Do you feel, compared to last season's performance and even so far this season, is this one of your stand-up performances?
Yeah, I'd say I'd be lying if I said no, to be honest with you. Yeah, look, I think in the warm-up, really, it was I was like, look, this could be a nice one here now. I was actually really sick, to be honest with you, all week. Going into it, I was in my head going up to the arena. It was like, let me just try and get through the game now, to be honest with you, and do whatever I can to help the team. But look, they just continuously put me in a position to score and make those outside shots. But I thought it was really the inside shots that got me going in the layups. I made a couple of layups to start the second quarter. And then when you make them, you have the confidence then when you are a bit further out to make them. But yeah, look, it's great. Look, getting MVP is great, but as I said before in other interviews, it could have been any one of us really. I was just lucky enough that my teammates put me in a position to do it.
And you say that, it could have been any one of your other teammates. And towards the end, the contest was kind of wrapped up. You had more than enough gap that it was seen out. It's great to see as well. There are youngsters that have only in the last year or two have made the jump from juniors up to seniors, even them getting some minutes. Does this kind of show where Rebel Wheelers are at, that in these big showcase games, you actually get yourself into positions where these youngsters get to taste what Rebel Wheelers have kind of created over the last 6-7 years?
Yeah, that's always our goal, really. I think it kind of at halftime, kind of start of the third quarter, like the kind of older lads are kind of like, look, let's get this wrapped up and let's get in the younger lads. And I think with the Rebel Wheelers, look, we train 3 nights a week, 3 sessions a week, where on average I'd say other clubs are 1, maybe 2. So we put in the work and we reap the rewards. I think it's nice really to see those younger fellas coming up and especially the likes of Oisín. I think he's jumped the last, I'd say, 6 months really. I think in the summer he came back and he was just on another level again, and he's still only 16, so which is scary to think about, and he's one of the best less low class in the league. And he's lucky enough that he's able to learn off the likes of Conor Collin, as I'm still learning off Conor as the best low pointer in the league. So I think in 2 years time, 3 years time, this is going to be Oisín O'Connor's league more than it'll be me or Connor's, to be honest.
So it's almost like some would say, you see in American sports and there's teams that will win year after year and they get called a dynasty. And at this point, you could say it's a dynasty of Rebel Wheelers, a Rebel dynasty, and there's no sign of that ending, is there, by the look of things?
I think so, yeah. I think we deserve that title, but I think, we take our eye off the ball if we start calling each other the dynasty. So, to be honest, we try and take it game by game. Whoever's in front of us, we just try and take it as a new task. But to be honest with you, I think our best challenges come within our training sessions. I think when that's the most competitive. That's where we probably kill each other the most. But it's where we get better and push each other and things like that. So, each 3 nights a week we've 11 or 12 players. We split the teams and we're just going at it. So, we're lucky that we have that. We're lucky that we have the numbers and the facilities around Cork that host us with MTU or Neptune or Ballyphehane. Like they're great, and we're training top class facilities. So, I think the training sessions really is where we get the most out of each other.
So what's next then? Obviously, you've got the rescheduled round of the Irish Wheelchair Basketball League this weekend in Kilkenny, and you're unbeaten in that at the moment still as well. And then towards the end of the season, there'll be the playoffs and the Perpetual Cups. Is it pretty much treble to be expected again this season from Rebel Wheelers?
Game by game, really, to be honest with you. And it's like, again, this weekend, we've games again this weekend. That's our goal. And then in May, hopefully our next game will be the semi-final of the league to win that and then to win the final. So we don't look any further than what's this weekend. So probably overall goal is to win as much as we can. We done it last year and years before. So look, we'll be expecting the likes of Celtics and Ballybrack and Saudi Swifts to really push on and come up with different game plans to slow us down. But at the same time, we're doing the same and we're figuring out ways how we can get better each and every game.
Well, look, congratulations on your second National Cup title and to Rebel Wheelers for their 6th in a row, and as well as being the MVP. Thank you for the time, Adam.
No bother. Thanks, Jack.